live. It is time to testify, baby. Come on, let's go. Come on, baby. You're here because you've got a heart full of rock and roll, baby. You're here because you're a street walking cheetah with a heart full of napalm. Creams, creeps, weirdos of the rock and roll underground unite. It is time to get our kicks. It is time to testify, baby. Come on, you're riding with the kid. It's a Friday night. If you're not here, you're nowhere, baby. Come on. Let's go, baby. Come on. He knows it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So happy to see you. This is another Vinyl Finds edition, baby. It's Friday night, so you know it's time to ride with the kid. And this is a special Vinyl Finds. This is a Chicago Vinyl Finds. Chi-Town, baby. I went to Chicago last weekend, and I got to hang out with Zep Pearl. That's right, Brother Vance, man. We met. We went to 2 record stores, ate some deep dish pizza, and I had a blast, man. Vance was a really gracious host. Showed me around, showed me the cool spots. And before I get into the Vinyl Finds, I gotta say this. I'm from New Jersey, and I spent a lot of time in New York, and that pizza to me is #1, always. In my heart, it always will be. But in live streams, I've talked down about the deep dish, and this is a formal apology to the city of Chicago, because Vance took me to Pequod's Pizza, and we got a deep dish pizza, man. I gotta tell you, it was ace, man. It was excellent pizza. So, Chicago, forgive me, forgive the kid. Cheers to you. Cheers to Vance. You know, I had a blast, man. Like I said, we hit some record stores, but more fun than hitting the record stores, I think, for me was. You know, just eating and getting to know each other, talking, you know, and because it's weird, like, you know, you do these videos and you interact with people and you watch all their videos and stuff, and I walked in the restaurant and I saw Vance there, and for a minute you're like, oh my God, you exist, you know, you're a person. So it was a lot of fun, man. We had a blast. So cheers, man. Thank you for showing me around. And we opened the show today with Panic from 1978, but this isn't. I didn't get this in Chicago. This is a little teaser to the actual Vinyl Finds, which we'll get into right now, baby. Let's do it. I'm gonna cue up the first record, and we'll get it going. Let me fade out the little Panic, dude. If you don't have this album, and you can find it, Panic. The album's called 13. It made my top 100 punk albums of the 70s. An amazing record. Like, full of hooks, man. Full of great hooks. So I'm going to cue up the first record here, and I'll show it, and then I'll play a little bit of it. So we hit 2 record stores. This is from the second store called Bucket of Blood, and I had ordered stuff from Bucket of Blood on Discogs in the past. And it was nice to get into the store and, you know, just browse around. The people were really nice, and yeah, check them out. They're great, but this is called Killed by Epitaph. Dutch punk from 77 to 82. And as you can tell, it's like, you know, the Killed by Epitaph, Killed by Death kind of font. And that's right up the kid's alley, man. I saw it, I said, I gotta get it. I knew 2 bands on this comp. One I just played, Panic, and the other one is Ivy Green. But I'm going to play you the Ivy Green track on it, just so you get an idea kind of what this sounds like. And it is awesome, man. Check it out. This is the first track off. It's a 2 LP set. Listen to the intro. It's awesome.
Yeah! But it's great to be back here in Amsterdam for another night, you know. But I have to dedicate this one to Ivy Green. Thank you, baby.
Okay, boys and girls, 1, 2, 1, 2. Driving, man, awesome. Oh, no. sets the tone for this whole comp, man. And I had, I showed that Panic record, and I actually had this Ivy Green compilation. It's a double LP set, and the first record in the set is their first album, which is amazing, man. It's one of the coolest punk records from the 70s, man. You gotta check it out, it's fantastic. But this comp really turned me on to a lot of bands I had never heard of, man, and maybe I never would have heard of unless I got the comp, you know? So the education continues, man. So I knew Ivy Green, Helmets. I think I heard the song. They might have a song called Half Tweet, and it's really cool. It's a different song on this comp, though. It's great. Suzanne's, Paul Tornadoes, Speed Twins, Flying Spiders, and then the song Daddy's My Pusher by this band called Tits. And I think they just reissued that, actually, the single, which is really cool. Oh, Half Tweet is on this comp, that's right. Yeah, I have it on another comp. I think it's on that Loud Fast Rules. I showed it in the other video. Maybe last week or the week before. Nitwits. Dude, there's just so many great. Vopos. Killer punk comp. Let's get a little more taste of the Ivy Green. Ivy Green to me always sounded like Ivy Green always sounded to me like the Eternally Yours version of the Saints, but like way raw and way more punk. And if the singer had like marbles in his mouth. Yeah, it's frantic, dude. And the one thing I gotta tell you that I love listening to this comp, the Dutch, man, they did that 70s punk the perfect way. Like, it's really based in that 50s kind of formula, but super snotty. Like, it's just perfect, man. Their tones are great, the lyrics are great, the accents are awesome, and I love the comp, and I love punk and from that time and that era, man. This comp is terrific. I can't say enough good things about it, but I have a lot of records to show, so I got to move on. I'd play the whole thing for you if I could. Yeah, this is an excellent comp, double LP. I think it's like an unofficial kind of thing or something, you know. But we're going to move on to the next one. And this one's really cool. This is from 1980. And let me cue it up. And this single I got at the first store we went to called Reckless Records. And Reckless was really cool too. Really big store. Bucket of Blood was kind of small, but I liked it. And it reminded me of Goner. Goner's even smaller than Bucket of Blood. But I got this at Reckless. And this is from 1980. It's a band called The Straps. And it's really a tale of two sides, man. The first side is like this rockabilly track. So you wouldn't think that, like you would think they're just like a rockabilly kind of band. But then you flip it over, and it's a punk tune, dude. So I want you to hear both sides. I want to play the A side, Just Can't Take Anymore. And that's this right here. And you can see too, like from a radio station, they put it on there, WMXM, and they put good. It's good stuff. And I looked up WMXM, and it's a college station in Illinois. So it's pretty cool they were playing this stuff. Check out this. This is the rockabilly side. This is the A side, called Just Can't Take Anymore. Dude, it's like this rockabilly song with. Help if I put it on the right speed. It's like a rockabilly song with like John Lydon chorus vocals. Wait for the chorus. song. But we're going to flip it over. We're going to play the B-side called New Age. And you're not going to believe it's the same band. I'm telling you, it's really cool. You know, and the cover, man, it's got that radio station writing on it. It's like, you know, am I happy that it's on there? No. But at the same time, it's kind of cool because I got it from Chicago, and it's from a station, you know, outside, a little outside of Chicago. I researched it. But, you know, it'll always remind me that I got it there. And whatever, man. As long as the record plays fine, whatever. So we heard the Straps, the Rockabillys. Like you can see they wrote side 1, Rockabilly. They wrote on side 2, 60s style rave up. But I don't really think it is that kind. Like maybe a tinge, but I'll show you what it reminds me of. And check this out, man. This is a great song called New Age by the Straps. A-side is like pompadours and Cadillacs, and the B-side is pogo dancing and gobbing. That's awesome, man. I love the B-side, man. New Age is fantastic. And I'll tell you, it reminds me of, I'll show you. It reminds me of the UK subs, man, to be honest with you. Gives me like a real UK subs vibe. Interesting little tidbit. I was researching the band, and the drummer is a guy named Jim Walker. And Jim Walker started this label, Donut Records, and put the Straps single out. But he was also the first drummer for Public Image Limited. So I thought that was pretty cool, you know? Yeah, let's get a little more taste of it. Just a great little punk song, man. And like I said, what a tale of two sides, man. You got the rockabilly, then you got the punk rock going on the other side. Terrific, man. The Straps. So next, we're going to go to 1978. And let me cue this up. I'm going to play, there's 3 songs on it. 1 on the A side, 2 on the B side. And I want to play the last song on this record. Let me cue it up. Okay, there we go. Back it up a tiny bit. There we go. All right. So this is a band called the Softies. And this is one I actually had on my want list for a while. And it was in Bucket of Blood. I found it in Bucket of Blood, that record store. And the A-side is Killing Time, which is great. It's a really big sound on the A-side, but you're waiting for this chorus to pay off, and it like kind of doesn't, you know. But it's still a really cool song. The B-side is what really did it for me. The 2 songs on the B-side. One is Whiskey Man, and the other one is Something's Gonna Change. And I'm gonna play you Something's Gonna Change. The songs on the B-side, Whiskey Man and Something's Gonna Change, are more of that pub rock kind of style, but with punk blended in. It's excellent, man. Check it out. And also, look at I'll show you the cover. I love the cover, dude. And this is Something's Gonna Change. Warp Speed ahead, man. Just like super fast, great, tight, man. And how could you deny that cover, man? You see the ice cream cone with the razor blade in it. That's fantastic, man. And you know what they reminded me of? I pulled these records out when I was listening to it. They really remind me of like a little nastier version of Eddie and the Hot Rods, man. This song especially reminds me of All I Need Is Money on this record. And it's awesome, man. I love it. Give me a bomb, a neutron bomb. Come on, man. Oh, we're rocking, man. We're rocking on a Friday night. Come on, man. I gotta get another beer. You wanna spaz out, I love, you know, every time I was listening to this over and over again, and it's something's gonna change, but I keep thinking something better changed by the Stranglers. Come on. Yeah, killer, man, killer. That's the Softies. Something's gonna change. And you may know the Softies. You might say, oh, I don't know this single, but you might know the band. The Softies were the backup band for Captain Sensible when he did Jet Boy, Jet Girl. Classic. The classic punk anthem there. And so we're going to move on to the next one. I'm sorry if I'm moving real fast, but I got a lot of stuff and I want to show it all. You know, I want to do all the Chicago stuff in one fell swoop, dude. So the next one, oh, I didn't get the record out for this one. I had this band's, I think it was their 2009 album. I think it's called To Be Me. And they're from Sweden. And they're called The Regulations. And I bought this when I was working at the record store, that record, that full length. And I loved it, man. I turned it over and I remember seeing a song called Baghdad Beach Party. And I said, I have to buy this record. So I was flipping in a Bucket of Blood and I found their single, The Regulations. Yeah, Different Needs EP. And the first song on it is Different Needs, and that was on that album from 2009, To Be Me. And this from 2007, this single, and it's killer, dude. I'm going to play it for you. Awesome modern punk. I'm going to let this song play for a second. I'm going to grab a beer. But check this out, dude. You're going to love this band. Regulations from Sweden. Regulations, man. Killer. Like, I mean, it's intense punk, man. It's just so in your face. It's great. And I can't help but pull this out. It reminds me of Black Flag, man. They just give me a Black Flag vibe, man. And I love Regulations. I think they're one of the cooler contemporary punk bands. And I wonder what they're doing now. I don't know, man. I would love to I don't know. I'd love to know if they're doing more stuff, or if they broke up. We'll get a little more of a taste. We gotta move on after that. Song, but I added another single to my Stranglers collection. The single "Don't Bring Harry," and a lot of people know the Stranglers for their big heroin song "Golden Brown," but I think if you listen to "Don't Bring Harry," that's their heroin song, man. "Don't Bring Harry," they really. It's a really good song. The lyrics are excellent, but they're Harry. They've personalized heroin as a person, and they've named him Harry, and it's a great tune. And the B-side are some live tracks, one of which is from '77 from the Hope and Anchor, which is really cool. And I was happy to find this for a couple of bucks. And the next one I'm going to show you that I'm not going to do a needle drop on. I was looking through the singles. This was at Reckless Records, and the cover caught my eye. It's a band called The Molesters, End of Civilization, and Girl Behind the Curtain. And this cover's pretty weird, But then I turned it around, and I saw the sleeve in the back, and I saw Small Wonder Records. And anything Small Wonder, man, I'm gonna pick it up. Really cool. It's from 1979. On the back, they thank John Peel. I guess they got some playtime on Peel's show. And the single's good, man. This, I would say, it's a solid B-, But Small Wonder, I'm not gonna pass it up if I see it. And I like it though. It was cool. It was very cool. I got so many records to move around. I got to make some room here. Sorry, folks. All right, so the next one I'm going to show you, we're going to get into the LPs now. And let me cue this up. And this is a really funny one, dude. I was really happy to find this. I found this at Bucket of Blood. And I had a single. For this. And when I flipping through the records, I said, no way, this is great. Now I have the whole album. But the single I had was this. It was Michael Fagan, God Save the Queen, right? And what this is like a little electronic version of the song God Save the Queen. And I love it. I think it's great. It's like, a little cheesy, but it's really fun. And I love hearing I loved hearing that song in a different way. And then I was in Bucket of Blood, and I found this. Nevermind the Bollocks, 1983, the Bollocks Brothers. And this is awesome. This is the entire Sex Pistols, Nevermind the Bollocks album, but synth versions. And they're just awesome. And I'll play you. We'll start with Holidays in the Sun, just so you can get a gist of what it sounds like. This is fun, man. It's a lot of fun.
Hello, my name is John McDonald. Here is Nevermind the Bollocks for you. Hello, my name is John McDonald. Here is Nevermind the Bollocks for you.
Cheap holidays in other people's history. Cheap holidays in other people's history.
Of it, and it's really fun. So this is Holidays in the Sun. Listen to that. Let's Let's skip around the record just so you can get like a little taste of like, other songs. Let's see what else we got. I just want to hop around to give you a little idea of like what the record sounds like. Yeah, this is God Save the Queen. This is pretty funny. Check this out. It's by this guy here, Michael Fagan.
God Save the Queen. The Empire Show. They made me a show on streets called an hour. God Save the Queen. A lovely human being.
We'll do a B-side track too. I'm sorry to put you through this. Some people are probably like, "Oh, this is fucking blasphemous, dude." But it's so fun. I love it. Let's hear a little of New York. A little hit to the New York Dolls here. Like cheesy synth versions of the entire Nevermind the Bollocks album, and man, I've had that single forever, and it was cool to find the entire album. I love it, man. It's a lot of fun, and I'm gonna get to my last one here. And anytime I go to a new city, I try to get a record from a band from that city, and This is it, and it's from 1986, and it was one that I had on my want list for a while, and the price I couldn't pass up, man. But this is a great Chicago band, and they're called Life Sentence, and I'm sure you guys have heard of them. If not, check it out. It's freaking awesome, man. It's like hardcore, like 80s kind of hardcore stuff, and this is the band here, Life Sentence, man. I brought out some other records that I liked. If you like Negative Approach, 7 Seconds. Alright, Cherry's Kids, man. I think you're really big Life Sentence. Yeah, you want to lose your mind, you know? But thank you everybody for watching the Chicago Vibes. I had a great time. Got some great stuff. Thank you, Vance, for being such a great host. And remember, everybody, be somebody, but most importantly, be good to each other, man. Raise a glass. Cheers, everybody. Come on.